This really was a committee effort and really builds on the work that the committee has done to both strengthen our fiscal policies, but just as much to strengthen our fiscal practices and processes. And this really is part of both. And it builds on a very successful model at the state level that several colleagues are very familiar with, particularly Councilmembers Hucker and Rice, Council President Hucker, excuse me, and Rice, which is a consensus revenue monitoring and forecasting group that includes the legislative branch, the Comptroller's Office, the Treasurer's Office, the Office of Management and Budget, and the Governor's team to come up with consensus estimates on the front end to take the politics out of revenue estimating and to have as many voices in the room in the beginning so that once the budget process starts, everybody is already in agreement, understands where it has come from. It is based on expertise and on consensus. And that's really what this is. I will note the fact that the executive branch has been working closely with council staff over the recent years, and this has really improved, and this will really just build upon a lot of those efforts. The idea here is to increase accuracy and usefulness of estimates, which is really at the heart of what we do. It's timely given the fact that we just received the budget yesterday and are really in the heart of this most important responsibility and obligation that we have, and it will improve collaboration and confidence in the revenue estimates even earlier in the process. The fact that we have widespread support, I appreciate the fact that Director Covey, Director Bryant, the CAO, Mr. Madalino, worked with us to make sure that this accomplished what we wanted. But this is just one in a series of efforts that the GEO and Fiscal Policy Committee, in particular, the council as a body, has worked on to strengthen our fiscal policies and to approve our financial practices so that we're modeling the best practices from the state and from around the country, and showing that Montgomery County can and should be a leader on these issues. So with that, this is a consensus bill for consensus revenue estimates, which I hope will close out what has been among the most consensus council sessions I can recall, which I appreciate, and look forward to unanimous support of colleagues, and very appreciative of the ongoing and continued support of the executive branch on this issue, and Mr. Drummer in particular with council staff, who's really been helpful, as well as Mr. Gene Smith. Thank you, Mr. President.